So this was a mistake. I mistakenly click on end live when I wanted to share my screen. So I'm so sorry about this. Apologies for the inconveniency. So you can join again because I mistakenly log out. So you can join again. Please join again. Let's keep the vibe going. So I mistakenly log out while I wanted to share my screen. That was what happened. So I apologize for this. This might be as a result of so let's continue. Okay, let me share my screen now and show you. Okay, thank you for joining back. Thank you for joining back. Don't forget to make use of the chat if you have any questions. And don't forget to like because I mistakenly clicked on end the stream. That was why everything ended. So you're welcome to join again. And as you're joining, please show your support by liking and also double tapping so that other people can also join us. So let me share my screen. Yeah. If you can see my screen, just drop it in the chat that you can see my screen. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you for the support, everybody. Yeah. If you can see my screen, kindly drop it in the chat that you can see my screen. I'm trying to share my screen and sometimes it usually take some moment to show. Can you see my screen now? I guess it should be showing by now. Oh, thank you for joining. Okay, you can see it. Thank you. You're welcome. Thanks for joining back. So, what you are seeing now is what is called Apollo.io. Yes, Apollo.io is just like a place where there are names of companies, people, organizations, and the likes. There are many things you can use this Apollo.io for. You can use it to send emails to potential leads. You can use it for call. You can use it for conversation, and so on and so forth. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Eddie Young. Okay, everybody can see my screen. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you all for joining back. I really appreciate this. Thank you for joining. So now let me go back home so that you can understand how this work. There are many things you can do on this Apollo.io. Now, when you see it's showing people. You can search for people's email here. But I will tell you the truth because this is what I've done for the past 3 years. Most of the times, most founders, most business owners, they don't respond to email except you use multiple touch points. It means that when you send them email, you go to their social media profile and also send them message. Then you follow up. With the email, you also follow up. And the following up is not immediately. That's why I said this thing it requires patience. You need to be very, very calm and trust the process. If that trust is not there, forget about it. Trust the process and be very calm and make sure you have a working system. So this is my Apollo.io, and what you are seeing here is people. You can see it's showing them their name, their position, their emails. These emails are verified. When you see the emails ticked with this green button, it shows that the email is a verified email, that it is a good email, you can use it, and it's showing their location. Then when you click on companies, you see a list of companies as well. Like when you want to search, and you can also save your leads here. But I still believe using spreadsheets to save your lead, because sometimes this may look somehow chaotic and not organized, especially if you are a beginner and you have never used Apollo.io before. So the best thing that is going to really help you is to make use of your spreadsheet. So for this job outreaching, you must have a spreadsheet. You must have that's for your job tracking, for your outreaching tracking. That's what the spreadsheet is for. Then you must have a document where you are going to write out your targeted audience, like their niches, what they are into, and also a template, maybe like a prompt that you can use for sending messages and emails to them. Because let me tell you the facts, if you are doing an outreach, you can't use one email template to be sending emails to hundreds of people. You are going to end up in not getting any response for them. Because if you want to send an email to an organization, you must sound like as if you've made a little research about them, and you know what they are into, and you speak to the pain points of what they want. So that's why the email templates have to be different. It has to be tailored to each organization you are sending the email to. So that is how it works. So which I said is a lot of work, and it's not a lot of work because you can leverage AI. You can use prompts, you can use AI prompt that can be tailored to each organization, and it's not going to give you the same or robotic response. It's going to give you different information tailored to each organization. So in this way, if a potential client reads your email, they'll know that, oh, this person have actually done a research about my organization and she knows a little bit information about it, instead of using templates. That is how that works. So let's see how we can search for companies, for organization. So what I want to search for is companies, not people. I'm looking for companies. So you click on companies. So once you click on companies, it's going to show, let's wait for it to load. It's going to bring out some list, some names of companies. You can see it. It's showing names of companies. Though I've actually filtered this before, let me click on filter. I want to unfilter everything so you understand how I'm doing this. So I want to unfilter it so we can start from the beginning, from scratch, without filter. So let me unfilter it. So I've removed all the filter. Yes, I've removed all the filter. So now let's go there. I hope you are all feeling me. If you are getting it and you understand what I'm doing to this point, please kindly drop in the chat that you are understanding what I'm doing. And if you have any questions, you can let me know. If you have any question, you can let me know in the chat. I will answer your question. So this is our apollo.io. It's easy to create an account. Just use your email or Gmail and you're good to go. So you create your account and you click on companies. This is the companies. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Thomas. Thank you for understanding. This is companies. You click on companies. Then I have a working document that I use personally to search for my target audience, their names, their niches. So let's say I want to target this niche. I want to go into, I want to search for organizations that are into apparel and fashion. Those are into fashion, brands, and the likes. So what I'm going to do is to, I don't have any business with this. Now, let's start with location. What location am I targeting? So most people will always want to target USA. But now let's say we are targeting another place like Jamaica. So you click on the country you want to target. You can target more than one country. You can target USA, Jamaica, or any other country. So this is the country you are but I'm just targeting one country. But it's good to always target a country. Then maybe when you are doing your outreach, maybe you want to send messages for this week, you can target maybe Jamaica. Then you make sure you include the list in your spreadsheets. Then another day or another week, you can say you want to target California or USA. So you can target different. You need to filter this very well so that you can get good results. So that's why the featuring is very, very important. Now, let's go to employee. Remember, I said something. You're not looking for big companies that have like 101 to 200 employees, like all these ones. So make sure you use company that have 1 to 10 employee. Yes, 1 to 10 employee. This is going to really, really help you get those that need your service. So now we've clicked on 1 to 10 employee. Then let's scroll down again to industrial keywords. I copied it from my document now that I want to target those that are into fashion. So let me scroll. Industries, yes, search for industry. You can see these are the ones I've searched for, those in health and wellness marketing. So let's do something different now. Those in apparel and fashion industry, you just click on it. You click on it, and so that it's going to give you organization or businesses owners that are into fashion. It's something that is easy to do, just that it requires a bit of calmness. Now let's go to the market segment. What kind of people are you targeting? Are you targeting retail services? Those are small business owner, or those are into services, consulting. So you can just pick the target segments you want. You can select multiple target segments here. There are many. If you want non-profit, business to business, business to corporate, business to business to corporate. So you can target any of those market segments, even e-commerce. So I think this targeting is too much. Maybe we can just reduce it to retail, services, and e-commerce, those that sell products. Yes, and B2B, business to business. So I think we are good to go. We've filtered it very well. Yes, we are good to go now. So after we have filtered all these location, company, numbers of employees, industrial keyword. I told you we are targeting those that are into apparel and fashion. You can use more than one industry keywords. You can also add health and wellness or technology or SaaS company. You can niche down as many as possible. Thank you all for following me. I really appreciate, and I'm so excited to do this. So now it has bring out many lists of organization. I'm doing this calmly so that I don't go and log myself out. So it has bring out many. You can see it here. So it has bring out many lists. The lists are always many that you have to click on next page, and next page. So these are organizations. They have their links. You can see these are the number of employees they are having. 5. We have those that are having 1. We have those that are having 2. We have those that are having 1. So it just depends on what your needs are, what you want. So you can say that you want to be targeting those that are having just 2 employees because you know that they didn't have more people working with them, and you may have the chance of being hired. And some of these organizations, they are just in their, maybe like those that are having 1, probably it's only the founder that is running the business alone. So you can just click on those ones and search for them. Now, this is the first step. This is the first step. The second step is that after you have clicked on the organization, there are some organizations that are not functioning again. Maybe they are fold up or they are not doing well again. So that is why you need to be strategic. you need to do your research very well about the organization. So let's say I want to click on this first name, Bresche. What's the name? I don't know the real pronunciation. So this person is having 5 employee, and the funding year is 2015. That means yes, it's been in existence for some long. They even have some access email, so you don't even need to worry yourself. The founder and CEO, you can see the email is here. So all you just have to do is to click on this email. It's going to show you the email, then you copy it. Now, before we get there, let me go to my spreadsheet. Yes, this is the spreadsheet that we'll be using. Yes, I believe everybody can see my spreadsheet. Can you all see it? Sometimes this thing used to load slowly. Okay, if you can see it, let me know in the chat. So this is the spreadsheet that we'll be using. This booked means like, oh, this person has scheduled a call with you and they are willing to work with you and start with you. Then this is the list of qualified leads, their website, the organization name, the contact email, the initial message, follow up, and the likes. There's another thing you need to add here if you wish to, is their social media profile. So I'm going to be adding it as well. So let me insert one column, right? So you can have their social media platform as well on this spreadsheet. So you can just have a working document. It's not be as if everything is scattered and you are not organized, you understand? So you can add Instagram, their Facebook, or any of their social profile. So remember, I let me go back to the apollo.io. Please, if you cannot see my screen, just let me know. So I'm back on my apollo.io now. Remember, I've gotten access to the email of the founder of this business. So you just click on this down arrow and it will tell you to copy. You can see this person is even having 2 email. You know, I told you that most people, when they use company emails, it's always difficult for them to get access to your email faster. But when you see anyone that is using Gmail, please prioritize that Gmail. So you copy the 2 emails. So if I were you, I'm going to copy it. So you copy the 2 emails and go back to your spreadsheet and add the contact email to the spreadsheet. So this is the contact email one. Then the second one, you also add it to it. It's a lot of work, but this thing that I'm showing you now, once you do it, it's also part of a portfolio for yourself. So you can add it to your portfolio. Yes, you can screenshot this and add it to your portfolio as a project that you've worked on. Even though it is a self-owned project, it can be part of your portfolio. So after you've had the emails, we've already have their email. Then let's go to their website. They are on Facebook. They have LinkedIn page, and this is the website. So how will you know if the organization is active, like if they are really, really in existence, they are still functioning? Is from their social profile. Is either you go to their LinkedIn page and see if they have posts in the past, let's say at least past 3 days. If they are post like 4 months ago, 2 months, that means they are not a qualifying lead. So you don't need to prioritize those ones. So like now I'm trying to load the website. The website is not loading. I don't know if it is my network or whatever. Let me go to the Facebook page, because you just need to be strategic about your time when doing outreaching. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time. So it seems this organization, let's check their LinkedIn profile, because on the Facebook, the last time they post is 2024. So let's go to their LinkedIn page and see if they are still active on LinkedIn, because some might not be active on some social profile and they'll be active in others. So this is their LinkedIn profile. They have not even posted here, though they have some followers, but they are not posted. Let me check their about. Probably this is not functioning. So this is not a good lead. So you need to make sure you check all these very well. I don't think they are functioning. So let me close this. I'm trying to load their website again and see. So without wasting much time, you have to go to another one. So you go back to company, you see this arrow. You don't need to click on back icon. Oh. You go back to companies. You see where I'm touching now, companies. So you click on companies, then it will bring you back to the original page that is showing all the list of companies. So let's wait for it to load. Let's wait for it to load. So it's going to show you the list of all the companies. So let's go to another one. And another thing you can do, you can save, you can click on this plus and save it for later. Maybe you just want to search for companies and you don't want to, you're in a hurry. So you can click on save, then later you can come back to it. So that's another way to do it. Another way to do it, you can easily copy their website link without even wasting more time. So you can copy the links of the website and just search for it straight away. So since you don't want to waste your time, so you can, let's wait for it to load. This is a private site, so this is not a good lead. So let's go back. We have Shades of Africa Limited. That is the third one. So you click on the link and let's see if this is going to be a good lead, if their website will show. So this is showing, so these ones are into fashion, health, beauty and decor. You can choose any target audience of your choice, but let me give you this clue. I prefer choosing Black Americans because there are some of these white people that when you pitch to them, immediately they know that you are black. They don't even want to see your anything about you. But if you pitch to Black Americans, they believe we are one and they will want to work with you. So that is another sheet I'm giving. This website is actually active. It's still functioning. They are into, I think they sell fashion, men fashion and the likes. So it's a good lead. But let's check their social media profile if they are still active there. So I'm going to their Facebook to check if they are active, if they post in the past 3 days. So they have small amounts of follower. You see, this is a good lead. These ones, they are just starting, though they are grow to some extent. So when you pitch to them, they will really have time to look at your message. So that's why I said you have to use multiple touch points. Remember that in our filtering, when we were filtering the Apollo.io, I choose Jamaica as my target location, and that is what you are seeing here. So you can see they are also on Twitter and they are active. They posted 19 hours ago. So that means they are active. So all you just have to do is to send message to these people. So you send message to them and you can also send message to them on other social platform that they are having. They have Twitter, they have Instagram, and they're also on YouTube. They have their email also on their Facebook. They have their email, and you can also get email from the website as well. Some people add their email to the website. You can check the down parts. And if you can't get the emails from the website, okay, I think this is the emails. This is the email. And if you can't get it, some will not even show their email. You can go to the YouTube. Let me show you how to find the emails of, excuse me, organization on YouTube. So on YouTube, you can also find their email. So if they add it to their YouTube channel. So this is their YouTube channel. They've grown their YouTube. Yes. Please, if you cannot see my screen, just let me know in the chat. Thank you for staying with me. So let me go to their profile. So you click on more. Once you click on more, they don't have their emails here. They don't have their emails because once you click on more information, you will see where they had it says email. It says email, but since they don't have their email here, we can just let it be. But you've gotten other information about them, their Facebook, their Instagram, their email, and that is all. That is all. So you have one lead like that, and let's look for another one. So we've found this one. This is a good lead. You can click save. Now let's go to House of Fennel. So it shows that I've saved one company because I don't have the time to copy and paste, and I don't want to waste your time here. So then we can now go to another lead. This is House of Fennel. So I will just click on the website. I'll go straight to the website. There's no need of checking anything. I'll just go to their website and see if they are still functioning. This is their website. This is a new business and they started. So I'm seeing their email here, information at House of Fennel. I'm trying to see if they are on social media. Like some, they will be on social media and they will not add it to their website. So you have to search for their names. You understand what I'm saying? So you can just say, I think this is House of Fennel. House of Fennel on Instagram. On Instagram. So if they have Instagram account, it's going to show. I think it's 2N. That's one. So you click on it. You see, they are on Instagram. So let's see if they are really the one because sometimes they have, yes, this is it, this is their account. So they are on Instagram. They're also having small followers. These are the type of lead you can target. So you just follow them. Then we go back to the apollo.io. Let me see, when was the last time they post? Because sometimes, oh, December 21, they are very active. They are still active. So this is another good lead. So they're also into fashion. That's if you want to target fashion brands. So they're also into fashion. So this is a good lead. So you just have to click on save. Then you come back to it later. So let's go to the third one. So this is the third one. You can see this is also an e-commerce store. Wow, they have stunning designs. So let's see if they are still active. So they're even having email newsletter. Wow. So let's check their social profile if they are active. So I'm clicking on their social profile. They have few followers on their Facebook. They posted December 29. This is a good lead. If you are a social media manager, you can pitch to this kind of organization to manage their social media because for them to have few followers, that means they just started and seems like they have not been posting consistently. So you can, if you have a good strong portfolio, you can pitch to this kind of organization as their social media manage their Facebook. When you are pitching as social media manager, be specific. Don't say you want to be a general social media whereby an organization will employ you to manage their Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, only you, and they won't pay you very well. But specialized, tell them that you can help them to manage their Facebook page. So you have time to do other things as well. So this is a good lead. They are active, their business is still up and running. So we are going to add it to, we are going to save it as well. And so on and so forth. That is how you are going to search for your leads. So did anybody have question? Did you have any question regarding this? Is there anything convincing you about all this so far? Do you have any questions? If you have any questions, you're welcome to drop it in the chat before we proceed. Anyone having questions? Okay, seems there is no question. So let's continue. So, like I said, this is involve different parts. The part one now is creating your Apollo.io account. The part two is searching for your leads. The part three is getting your spreadsheet. Yes, this spreadsheet is free and I'm going to send it to you in the group chat. Now, what do you need to do to this spreadsheet? You don't need to enter your information to it like this because this is going to be for general. What you just have to do is to make a copy. So how will you make a copy? Click on file and click on make a copy. Then you name it. Maybe your own name is your name is Joke. So you just write your name, Joke, and click on make a copy. So once you click on make a copy, you have a copy of your own. So you have a copy of your own. This is a copy of Joke spreadsheet. So if you enter any information here, this belongs to only you and other people cannot access this particular one. So that is number two. So I'm going to add this to our WhatsApp community. And this is for you. If you have not joined the WhatsApp community, you're welcome to join us so that you can have access to this spreadsheet to track your leads at the end of the day. So now let's talk about the messaging. Like you have to have this information ready on your own. I'm not going to share this with anybody. Your keywords, who are your target audience. So you have to have this ready as part of your, you know, part of your own personal documents. So I don't know your target audience. I don't know what you're into. So and your niches. So you can make use of something like this. But I'm not sharing this to everybody in the community. So after this, the next thing is to, once you have your leads, the next thing is to start sending people messages. So I have an example of what it looks like here. This is an example. This is website, name of any director or founder, the email, link to profile, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, initial email, first follow up, second follow up, third follow up, final follow up. So that's how you, you are going to do it. So you just search for the leads. You can decide that, oh, today I want to search for 30 leads and keep it in your spreadsheet. Then you can start sending the email, the first follow up, the second follow up, the final follow up. Like I said, this really requires a lot of multiple touch points. You can't just use one touch point. So you have to use multiple touch points, meaning that as you're sending them email, you are sending them social media messaging. You're also sending them messages, follow up messages on the email, not just one message. So, and that is all what you have to do. This is where the community support comes in. This is where it comes in. So for the community support, what you need to do is that every day you have to pledge that you are going to tell us that, oh, today I've been able to search for 10 leads and I've sent them my initial messages. Just drop it in the group. This is just a way of pushing ourselves. When I see you dropping your own, I'll be like, I've not done mine, so let me do my own too. Then I'll also do my own and also drop it in the group. I've searched for my 10 lists today and I've sent my email, or sometimes you can't even find the email of some organization, but you can find them on social media. So you can send them message on social media. So that is what this is all about. Now I have a guide that can really, really make it easier for you. So this guide, I've already created some things that you need that will make it easier for you. This is the guide. So It is called the Strategic Jump On Challenge Guide. So this guide have ready to use ChatGPT prompts, and you also have your job tracking spreadsheet. So the prompts are already there. All you just need to do is to copy it and add your niche to it. So everything is in this guide. So you have everything you need, and you don't start thinking that, oh, where will I start from? And if you know you are a guru, you are good to create those things for yourself. You create messages prompts that you're going to be using. You know that when you are creating messaging prompts, you create your email prompts, you create you create email prompts, you create messages. You know, there is a way you will send message on LinkedIn. It's different from the way you send message on Instagram or on TikTok or on Facebook. It's different. So if you don't know how to send message to companies on LinkedIn, let me show you how to. I will show you an example. I think I've sent to some messages in the past. So these are organizations. They are into beauty care. So you can send message directly to them. But the thing is that LinkedIn is always far. Like when it comes to receiving message, responding to message, LinkedIn is like it's as if you are traveling out of the country. But when you use places like Facebook, Instagram, you will get response faster, very fast. They will respond to you. And remember, this is where your patience comes in. The first message you are going to send, they may not reply you. The second message, they will not reply you. The third message, they may not reply you. It may be that it is the last message that they are going to reply you. So maybe it is when you send the last message, that's when you get a response from them. And it happens like that. Whatever you are doing, even if you are selling something, let's talk about physical product now. If somebody is selling clothes, or let me use another example of multi-touch point. I have this organization that sells parfait on Facebook, and these people, they usually advertise their products. Like, she run a massive advert. The first time I used to see the advert, I don't like it. I just scroll past it. The second time it's showing on my feed, I look at it a little bit and I was like, let it be. The third time, I stuck to it and I look at it very well. That means they're already touching me. The fourth, I'm like, this thing that people are hyping, I hope I will not. Let me just get a copy of this parfait and taste it, because people are really hyping. It's because they are using multi-touch points. So when you are sending message to somebody for the first time, there are chances that, even 99% chances that they will not respond to your message that first time. But when you use the second, the third, the fourth, in fact, it might be the last email that they will respond to. So that is why you need to be patient, and you need to plan yourself well. This involves a lot of work and resilience. You need to be resilient. But trust me, you can get multiple clients using this method. Now, when is the best time to use this method? The best time where we are now, this January, is the first quarter of the year. Most organizations are coming back from holidays, and some are just making decision about getting uh, other team members to work with them. So this is the best time to do it. From January to February is the best time. Then the second quarter of the year, from April to May, another time to do this. Then the third quarter of the year and the last quarter, like that. You have to do it so it works. And you can also keep on doing it even when you have clients. Just to You can have more than one client now. So you can keep doing it as well. You can keep doing it. Oh, thank you. Okay. Ayomide, how many time is it advisable to follow up? When pitching, how do I address? Okay, thank you for your question. I will pick it. I will first start with Sophia question. So Sophia said, when pitching, how do I address once I gathered my leads? So when you are pitching, you address them with their name, with their personal name. Now, some people, you may not know their personal name. You may not know their personal name. So you use their company's name. Like, okay, let's say this company is bearing gold. So you can say, "Hi, gold team." Don't use "dear sir" or "dear ma." So you address them with their personal name. If you're able to find their personal name, for instance, the first lead, we're able to see the founder and the personal name. you can use their personal name to approach them. Yes, you can use their personal name to approach them. And if you don't have access to their personal name, you can use team like so company team, or the Wave clothing team, the Wave clothing team. And when the next thing is that you tell them what you love about what they are doing. Make sure it is connected to social impact, like what they are doing, how they are helping people, their brand is a unique one. That's the first thing you are going to say. After that, then you talk about what you want to do for them, how you can help them. Now, another clue I want to give you for those that are still here, let me give you this clue. Now, if you really want to get those people, get their attention, one of the things you can do is to offer a trial work. You understand? Offer a trial. Everything is in that in the guide that I provided. Offer a 1 week or 2 week trial work with them. So tell them you're going to work them for free for 2 weeks. So if it's a good fit, if you work very well and they love your job, they will want to retain you and you can start working with them. That now, if you don't want to offer a trial work, have something like a lead magnet you can give them. For instance, if you are into SEO, digital marketing, and you want to send an outreach message to them, you want to offer them a free gift. So after the initial message you send to them, the second message you can tell them that, oh, you have a PDF guide that explain how they can start leveraging SEO for their business, the impact of using SEO for their business. So you can give them those resources for them. You can share the resources with them. That will also attract them like, oh, who is this person? Let me see the resources. Then from the resources, they may decide that, oh, I want to work with you. And they will keep working with you. So don't use dear sir. Don't use dear ma. Just use hi. I, Kunle. I came across your profile and I love the this and that about it. Then or your company or whatever. So dear team, dear team or dear make profit team, you add the name of the organization. If you don't have the real name of the person or the email you are addressing, you are the person you are addressing, you are talking to, if you don't have their real names, so use dear team. So add the company name and add team to the front, then your comma, so you can address them that way. Follow up, you have to follow up like 7 times. You have to follow up like 7 times. But while following up, if any organization did not want you to work with them, they will let you know. They will reply your mail that, oh, at this time, we don't need a virtual assistant or maybe a social media manager or SEO specialist, but we're hoping that in the future. So when they say, oh, they are hoping that in the future they can get back to you, that means they are a good lead, they are a potential lead, they can become your client. So you just have to highlight it in your spreadsheet that they don't want you to work with them for now, but in the future you can work with them. So at least you have to follow up for 7 times. Before the seventh time, if they don't want you to work with them, they will let you know that please remove us from your list. For now, we are not interested in working with any SEO specialist. Then you make sure that they don't want you have removed them from the list. So you are removed them from the list. That is how it's going to be. So I have my resource guide here. Everything is there. So it's just a token amount. So you can just get a copy of this resource and it's going to really help you. So you have all other information that you needed from this, your toolkit, and your action plan, your prompts, like how you can send them messages and the like. So if you have any question, you're welcome to ask. I will soon be rounding up. Like, we spent almost an hour. Yes, I'll soon be writing up. So if you have any question, you are free to drop it in the chat. I hope I've answered your question, Sophia and Oyewole Ayomide. I hope I've answered your question. If I've answered your questions, I think we are good to go. So this is where we are starting from. So for those that did not get the book, I'm going to give you the job tracker for free. I will add it to the WhatsApp community now. So if you have not joined my WhatsApp community, this is the right time to join. Let me drop the link in the chat for those who have not joined the the WhatsApp community. And lastly, yes, there is something that is very, very important that we must learn how to do, is to be active in any community we find ourselves. You need to be very, very active. I'm going to tell you this. I'm giving this thing to someone for free. This particular guide, I'm going to give it to someone for free. And that is, I think her name is Queen Shima. Yes, she's very, very active in my community, my WhatsApp. She reacts, she comments, she likes. Yes, she's very active. So I'm giving it for her for free. So you can send me DM on my WhatsApp. Queen Shima. Yes, I think Queen Shima. So send me a DM, so I will give you this guide for free. Yeah, yeah, yes. Send it to me. So you need to be active. Some people are in community. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Some people are in a community. You didn't catch up your answer. Okay, what do you mean? Okay, you said how many times is it? Is that not your question? How many times is it advisable to do follow up? That's your question, right? Oyewole. Okay. So the question is, yes, I said you have to follow up for like 7 times. You have to follow up for 7 times. Make sure you keep reaching out to people. Those people that you have reached out to after your initial message. After your initial message, that's the first message you are sending to them. Most times they don't respond. Then the follow up is a second touch point. You send a first follow up to them, the second follow up to them. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. The second follow up to them, the third follow up. Like before the seventh follow up, if anyone does not want you to work with them, they will let you know. They will reply to your message. They will reply to your mail that, oh, for now, we don't need your service. Or they might say, oh, for now, we don't have budget for your service, but we might need you in the future. So if it is something that they will need in the future, they will also let you know. So once they said they might need you in the future, or for now they don't have budget for that, that means they're also a potentialist. That means they need your service, but they don't have the budget. So you have to make sure you highlight them in your spreadsheets that, oh, they show interest but not now, so that after 6 months you can still check in on them. You can talk to them again that, oh, I just want to check on with you if that you still want my services and the likes. So if they are ready that time, then you can continue with them. And above all thing, let me stop sharing my screen because I'm done. If you need this book, I'm going to drop it in the I'll drop the link. Let me drop the link in the chat. And for those that have not joined the virtual assistant community, here is the link as well. So let me drop it. Just give me a moment. So that's my WhatsApp community. Yes, that's my WhatsApp community. So, oh, oh, you're from Kenya. Um, yes, there is a way you can. Oh, thank you so much. You're welcome. You're welcome, Oyewole. Sophia, let me show you how you can do it. There's a way you can get the amount in your country. First and foremost, I want to share the product link. So I will show you how you can do it now. Don't worry. Okay. So this is a public link. Once you click on this link, let me drop it in the chat now before I forget. So this is a public link. So once you click on this link, it's going to bring you to the seller page of this guide. What's this? Yes, it's going to bring you to this page of the guide. So now this is already in my country. So if you're from different African country, you can just check which one is your country currency here. So you click on it. So let's say you are from Ghana. Once you click on Ghana, it's going to bring the price in your country. You can see it. So I don't know what's your country currency, but this works for African country very well. So you are going to get it in your country. You can look at this. It's going to show your country currency, and you'll be able to get it. So I hope I've answered your question, Sophia. I hope I've answered your question. Did anybody have any questions again? If you have any questions, kindly let me know. Uh, actually spent exceeded my time. I've exceeded my time. So if you have any other questions, kindly let me know. Yeah, it's easy for you to use. It's basically for African countries. So I think we are good to go now. So in the community, if you are just let me just give you the last one before I go. If you are just joining the WhatsApp group and you want to join the job hunt challenge, you will need to do something. You will need to share the flyer on your story and add the link to it on your WhatsApp story so that we can get more people to join us. Then you send the screenshot to me. That's when I will add you to the main challenge group. So that's if you are interested. So this is what we'll be doing every day. You have to drop your prompts. How is the challenge going? Have you created your spreadsheet? Have you created your prompts? Do you have your work or your documents working in place? And remember, this guide is as other places where you can get leads as well, and the multi-touch point strategy that you can use. So everything is in the guide, and that is all we have for today. Thank you all for joining. Those of you that joined, those of you that comment, those of you that like, those of you that share. This is how we'll be doing it. We are going to do this in this first quarter. In the second quarter, we are doing another challenge. Then the third quarter and the last quarter. So thank you all for joining. And I hope to see you in my WhatsApp community. So bye bye, everybody. Have a nice day and a great holiday. Bye.